Oh, good, good. Hey, everybody. Good to see you all again. And this
Was
one's gonna be sweet. Today I'm here with a super optimistic person, music Thunda, and that's actually his name, not a nickname. That's actually a say it to the world, music Thunder.
oh hey, what's up? My real name is Jovan Green, but I'm Music Thunder. How y'all doing?
You look how optimistic. Wow. Wow. Okay. Thank you so much for coming here. I'm so excited for this one. I'm really glad that you came.
Oh yeah, I'm glad to be here. You know what I mean? I've been looking forward to this for like what? Since you talked to me about it like a week or two ago. Man, I've been looking forward to this. You know,
Wow.
talk about this music. You know what I'm saying? Really let you know that I really do have a deep love for music. I'm listening to what these artists be saying. Hard work really gets you far. You
Oh,
know.
yes. Oh, yes, most
And
definitely.
there's no shortcut. You actually have to do the work. Like okay, so for instance, if you don't have a regular instrument like if you don't do like a guitar or a piano and you're a vocalist, then you have to make sure you're one of the best vocalists you could possibly be. If you're a lyricist and vocalist, then you have to do both and be really good at it. You know what I'm saying? And people are gonna like want to hear what you have to say and do if they like the music. I mean,
Mhm.
like I feel like Chris Rock was right when I'm giving people advice about their music because they're asking me about their stuff. But then these same some of these same people I asked about their music on like Rap Pad or whatever or other places, forums and stuff, they'll be like, "Yo, give me some advice on this song," and then I'll go and look at their song, and it's not even a complete, finalized and finished song yet. And I'm like, "You're not even doing that. Like, you're not even doing the bare minimum of sentence structure. So how can anybody want to say that that has any monetary value, really?" Like, it can have excellent delivery. The delivery can be up to outer space, but if you don't have like a proper song structure or a proper thing that people can follow in order to sing along with you, then how can it be marketable? You know,
Right,
it,
right,
it's
most
it's got to
definitely.
be finalized. People want a finished product, not a half baked product or a product that's partially cooked. Like my cousin used to say, he don't want his steak, you know what I'm saying, partially cooked. He wants it completely. I know some people like medium rare, but even a medium rare is fully cooked in the way it's supposed to be. It's a medium rare steak that's cooked the way it's supposed to be.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You speaking truth here.
Yeah.
Speaking real truth. All right, thanks for a little tidbit.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into some real action. All right. So your music's very worldly. You want to get you're a very global person. But a lot of us don't know you. I
Hmm.
don't know you a lot. And we
Yeah.
all don't know you a lot. So I kind of want to get to know you a little better. So we're gonna
Okay.
travel back in time a little bit, just a few years back, a few. And let's go to the very beginning. How did the
Okay.
journey with
So
music start for you?
the beginning of my life or the beginning of my music?
Oh, music. I don't no, I don't want a biography.
I'm just messing. All right. Yeah. My music started in. I know the exact day. It was February 4th. 2014 at 10:30 p.m. I decided to become a real music artist. So if anybody asks me, it's like it was February 4th, 10:30 p.m. I decided to take the chance at truly becoming a serious music artist and go after music in
Hmm.
2014. So I've been doing it since 2014 off and on. Well, I mean, I've been because of COVID and different things that happened. I had to, do what I needed to do in medical stuff. But I'm still back at it again. So like, and I'm here to stay to this time, no matter what happens, because after what happened in COVID, it taught me that um you have to keep pushing forward regardless of what happens around you. You know, you got to
Oh, yeah.
keep pushing forward. You got to be working for your best outcome. You know.
Hmm.
Can't give up just because times get hard. Things are gonna change. But I got some friends that have actually died from COVID. Um, like when they went to, I had a friend that went to Las Vegas, and I had recently became friends with him, and then but this was before like COVID started, and then when he went down to Las Vegas, he died because he caught it out there and died, you know. And his mom messaged me and told me that he had died, and I was like, man, I couldn't believe it, I just got through talking with him months ago. We was like, I was gonna share more stuff about my life with him. He really liked it how I worked on my music and stuff. And now he's just like gone just like that from this epidemic. So it's affecting everyone. And then you there? Okay, sorry, my computer screen closed on me. Uh
That's okay.
yeah, but also that thing that happened with George Floyd. Um
Yeah.
I was on Facebook, and one of my friends he had went on a boat ride with them. But prior to that boat ride he went on, there could have been a chance of me riding in the boat with George Floyd in the picture because he had invited me to go. But I decided I had declined, and I never knew, and I didn't know until later that he ended up going on a boat ride with George Floyd a summer ago. And I was like, what? I was like, it's a small world after all. So like he
Hmm.
showed him in the picture with George Floyd on the boat and stuff. And like that hit home, like all this stuff going on with the police, and just like all like choices that I make, and things that bad choices that police make. And like it all boils down to more than just choices, like how you think, how you approach people. Like it's about
Hmm.
just plain being a good person from the heart. It's time out for all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because people are
Hmm.
actually getting murdered out here by police, and they trying to say stop resisting and use all these excuses for murder. That's not cool. When you say when you're supposed to be
Definitely.
protecting and serving, you should be protecting and serving. You know.
Oh yeah.
But when it comes to my music, I try and approach the music as being as like positive, upbeat, or express a mood. Or get a tone. Like what you call it, Bruno Mars. He was talking about how like when you're doing your music work, um you need to command the crowd when you're on stage. Like you like not like not like literally command, but you got to have an ambiance that the crowd likes. You know what I mean?
Oh
And
yeah.
then if you're thinking to yourself and having trouble with stage fright, you got to work on your confidence then, and get to a point where you can be on stage and not have stage fright. You got to feel like you're born for the stage, because you're trying to present a product to people, more than just a product, but a livelihood, like a lifestyle. You know what I mean? These are people that are going to be your fans and looking up to you and liking your music and stuff. So you got to show them that you're somebody that they can appreciate, you know? And you got to be
Yeah.
appreciative of your fans. Real talk. Like I'm hearing stuff like Chance the Rapper and some other artists acting like they're ungrateful for the fans they have. I'm like, that's not cool. I would never do that. Because I'm here and got successful because the fans decided to listen to my music in the first place. You know, so I'm not gonna be ungrateful for uh what they say. Some people, maybe one fan or here or there, might have something to negative to say about my music. You know what I'm saying? But like I'll
Hmm.
listen to what they have to say, but and keep on rolling with like good music. If I know that majority of people are saying that I'm making good music, then I'm not going to worry about it too much. But I will try and see why they're saying what they're saying, and try and understand where they're coming from, at least. Like, be open to like, yo, why are they saying this about my music, and what did I do to cause them to say this? And what can I do to show a better customer service towards these fans, because I want to have lots of fans, and really I don't want to have any unhappy fans. Is for me, it's
Mhm.
like I want to have people that like, yo, I heard his last song, it was so awesome, you know. But music is nuanced, so not everybody is gonna like your music. But at the same time, I want to show that I'm someone that they can enjoy when they hear our music, and that it's like the whole family can listen to my song and not have to worry about an explicit labeling tag. I'm fine with other artists doing that, but I want my music to be stylish and approachable and like classroom friendly without having them to slap a explicit labeling on it, because that's just my branding, that's my not just my branding, but it's just like my morality when I approach the music. It's still upbeat and positive, it's still stylish, it still has the stuff that comes from the hood, but I don't I don't feel the need to be to get my music a certain way just to get it out there. For me, I just want my music to be something that they love and that I can go to sleep at night feeling that I did a good job, and that I don't have people trying to say, like, I don't want to run into all that what's it called, flack, for not being a role model, because I am a role model. When I'm making this music, there's going to be people like entranced by my music and looking at me and trying to emulate me in some way, or my music. Even if they don't emulate me, they're gonna try and emulate my music. And I want to have a clear conscience when I do that.
Oh yes, most definitely speaking truth, and lots of it I can see.
But at the same time, I'm not knocking other artists that do that. I felt like Will Smith was called cheesy because he was knocking a lot of artists for the way they were doing their music. I don't think it's my place to tell a artist how to do their music. I just know for what I do and the people that do music on my track, I have a certain guidelines that I want followed if I work with other people, because I don't want any old type of thing going out there. It's gonna be quality. It's gonna be some people like, but I don't want. I would like, so Bruno Mars, for instance, he could be on my track, and I'd be like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Cause like when I hear his songs, what I'm saying, I don't really have too much, besides maybe a swear word or two. Most of his music is real. It's like it's timeless. He
Mhm.
might have something like Baby Swirl is this or that. But I like that too. But I wouldn't put that in my song. But it's like he has real good style, and I always wanted to do music with him. He inspired me. One of the people that inspired me to do music. And Michael Jackson and most of the people out there right now inspired me. Even people who haven't made it, like there was this artist that did a freestyle in his bathroom. Oh no, a public bathroom, and it was really cool, and it got 1 million views. And I was watching it, and I was like, man, he did so good. He even turned it into a music video. I'll have to send you the link sometime later. But it did so well, and I was like real entranced by it. And like, there's a lot of talent out there. And I just want people to see my talent and what I have to offer, and like, be able to be like, yo, I want to bring my whole family to this, and really jam out to this music. Or if I hold a party, it'd be like, yo, like, everybody's invited, even kids can come to the party because there's no alcohol. It's just a upbeat, what I'm saying, family gathering, whole everybody can join, like Will Smith when he did that one song where it was like he was rapping, and there was a bunch of people all over the world in his video just rapping with, like, singing with him on the song. I like that style. I really do, you know. But I'm at the same
Most
time, I'm not
definitely.
gonna chastise other people for how they do their music though. I know what I want in my music, and how I want it
Mhm.
to be, well, how I want to be portrayed. I'm not gonna portray myself. I don't got nothing against people who can portray themselves as a thug, but as I'm not about that life. I didn't grow up living that life, even though I come from the hood. I grew up living the life of a person that went to school and got mostly straight A's and stuff. And like, I wasn't even the teacher's pet. I was just like, every time the teacher would like say something, I would just be the kind of like the class clown sometimes, like getting everybody to laugh and trying to get all the everybody to like me at the same time. So sometimes it would work, sometimes it wouldn't, because when the grades come in and I'm still getting straight A's, my peers will see that I got an A, and they either got an F or a C or a B or a D or something, and then that's when I would get flack from my peers because they got a low grade, but I got an A, and I'm like, and then they would ask me like, how did you get an A and we got, saying bad grades? And I was like, I mean, I might joke around and have fun, but I want to like learn something too. So I'm gonna still learn while doing all the stuff you guys doing. So that's just how it go. And then they got mad at me if you could ever. So like I had my bag of chips and ate it too, basically. You know what I mean? That's the
Oh
kind of
yeah.
life I've lived to some certain degree. Have my bag of chips and eat it too. But
Oh.
I'm
Yeah.
like I helped so many people over the years. I got friends from all over the world being like, "Yo, man, I remember you from like 5 years ago. You gave me like a couple bucks here and there to help, and it helped me out. You gave me some money on my birthday, and I needed to pay my rent, and I was able to pay my rent because of you. I appreciate it." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm happy to help you." It's like you got to be willing to be a good person, literally. Period. It's not like
Mhm.
you just jump into life and then you just take time not to care. You got to care all the time. Like when like Drake was talking about God's plan. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
he was showing like how he was helping people go to college and handing money out and stuff. It's not just the thing of the money, it was just that he was showing that like being an overall good person, you know is a good thing to do in the first place. That was the whole
Yeah.
theme of the video, what I got from it, just being a good person in the first place. Don't go around,
Mhm.
what I'm saying, giving people a hard time that's unnecessary, because there's the world can be heartless, and it can be a place where it's a good place for you and everybody involved. It's just how you carry yourself and what reputation you have. You know what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
had some people I knew that were just like, I thought they were going to be like the most successful people I've ever met, and then I come here from a friend that one of my best friends that I thought was going to make it is in jail for life, and then because of a murder. And the other friend that I had is that I wasn't sure if he was gonna make it or not, because we used to argue a lot, but he's doing fine living in Brooklyn Center. And so I'm like, wow, that's just, can't believe it. You never know how people will turn out, but I'm glad that he's doing okay, you know
Mhm.
because I had two best friends, and it affected me, like, to know that I stopped hanging out with them by the time I turned into my teenage years because of personal reasons. But yeah, there was just memories from my childhood in Minnesota. Like, I moved up to Minnesota when I was 8, and I met Stevie Wonder at 8 too, or was it 9? Somewhere between 8 and 9, I met Stevie Wonder
You
at
did?
church. Yeah, at the church I was going to and was a member of. I even got baptized at that church. I met Stevie Wonder, and
Oh,
then
you're
when
so
I
lucky.
oh, he was awesome. I just wanted to see what kind of person he was, and he was like, I was like, hi, and he was like, what's your name? What's up? And I was like, my name's Jovan. He was like, so do you want an autograph? And I was like, nah, I just want to say hi and give you a hug. I was like 8 or 9 years old. So I gave Stevie Wonder a hug and walked off, and I was like, that's so cool. I met Stevie Wonder. And like he inspired me to do music. I actually wrote a song. I wrote a song called My All. That's a tribute. It's a fan song more than a tribute. It's a fan song. I ain't gonna say tribute because tribute is something different, but it's definitely a big fan song for Stevie Wonder. It's even got a piano a piano riff throughout the whole track, and it's a hip hop beat, and it's called, like, it goes like, the lyrics go like, my all, I'm gonna make it out every day, and I got here, my all, I'm gonna work so hard I can sleep when I die. So something like that, and so but my music process, it evolved over time and is always getting better because I work on it almost just like pretty much every day, almost, or intermittently throughout every day. I do a lot of work intermittently, so I'm always writing songs and start, finish, I mean, start and work on it and complete it. I gotta finalize this music that I make as much as possible. So what I'll do is I'll write a song, and as I'm writing it, it's getting finalized as I'm working. So I don't got time to just have a partially finished product. I try and get it, even the stuff, even if I don't have all of the verses written. Like I'll have like a hook, a verse, and then another hook. That's already finalized, and then I can just write my verse and then hook, and then it's complete, and it's a complete song. I don't need to do too much more editing unless I want to harmonize the song better. Then I can trade out words or something. But I work really hard on my music to make sure it's a complete product before I actually present it to someone. So when they want to go and listen to it or follow through with it, like or sing along to it, then they can be like, "Yo, this is fire. I really like this. It harmonizes so well, makes me feel good." Like I got a Black Lives Matter anthem song that reminds me of what's that called? The YMCA. Oh, here we go into the YMCA. Well, it turns out that that song and another song, what is it called? Girl, you look good once you back the. Oh, you look big, fine woman. Once you back the bud, girl, who is you playing with? It's kind of like I was kind of like meshing different inspirations from those different songs when I wrote the Black Lives Matter anthem, because what I was thinking about is the Black Lives anthem situation, but when it came to the delivery, it was kind of like a mesh of different songs that I really liked, even though the style is inspiration from other places. The lyrics are all 100% my lyrics, and I'll go and find a beat that nobody else has used, that's a free beat or something, put and pair it with it. Or they got a lot of free for profit beats too on YouTube, so I'll grab something like that too if I ever wanted to use something. And then I also go and buy beats too and record that, and then I'll put this music together, and hopefully you'll hear that music thunder. I gotta set trends. I don't want to sound too much like any one artist. I want to sound completely unique to myself. Like one person compared me to Mystical, because like I think they compared me to Mystical because when you hear Mystical, he sounds really unique. You know, he sounds really unique. He has his own style. Or like if you hear Bruno Mars, it's Bruno Mars. I want to have my own thing, so when people hear Music Thunder, they know it's Music Thunder. They don't think it's someone else. That's the thing. Too many artists are coming out and trying to come up, but they, instead of sounding original, they sound like the Migos, or they sound like 1738. I'm like, you I know you like doing that stuff. You can still do those movements and stuff or have that style, but you don't want to sound like another artist. You want to trendset your own thing. Sip out your own music cup. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just like be some kind of copy of another artist. You know what I mean? You got to sound like yourself. You got to trendset when you make music. You know what I mean? Because
Oh
if you're
yeah.
not trendsetting, how you gonna be noticed properly? You can't be a clone of
Mhm.
someone else. You can't sound like other people and then expect that people are gonna accept you in your music. Like I noticed that people were wondering why Blind Fury hasn't blind this artist named Blind Fury has why he hasn't blown up, or how come artists haven't really taken him on to like have him work with other people. Not like he's rapping the almost the exact hodgepodge of all of the other artists. Now that's one thing, but he's not trying to do it his own way. He's sounding too much like he's saying stuff like selling dope on the corner and stuff, and he hasn't even been about that life. He's actually rapping stuff like, I should sell dope on the corner and go back to this and that. And I'm like, you can't do that and expect to be accepted as a music artist. When you make your music, make it something that is unique and original to you in the life you grew up in and what you know and what you do. You know what I'm saying? Not being someone else through your music, you know? Because that's
Yeah.
respected, you know? How can you get respect if you're just copying others and not being original, you know?
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. Wow.
So I want all the respect because I'm doing my music completely original and high quality, you know? And I give people all the respect back, you know? I even read in the book once like there was this it was telling a story but it illustrated a real point about life that I felt like it would help everyone around the world. Like the reason why, you know what I'm saying, I be going anywhere I want to go without having to worry about um
Oh yeah.
getting my teeth knocked out and stuff is because I show respect to everyone regardless of what place they're and status they have in life, you know? I'm not gonna just use my status or my status quo to act like I'm better than someone else just because I have it. You know, I gotta be humble. I gotta
Mm-hmm.
be responsible. I gotta be generally a good person. You know. No, I'm not gonna let nobody
Um,
just steamroll me or treat me like a doormat or anything. But you know, I'm gonna have boundaries and stuff. But other than that, I'm gonna be cool and chill. You know, that's the life I live. I'm laid back. I'm chill. I'm approachable. You know, I'm responsible. You know, if I decide to do something, I commit to it. If I don't, then I don't do it. You know.
mm-hmm.
I
Most
like
definitely.
I'm not all about that legit money, you know. I don't need to do any secret deals, you know. But I'm not like if I'm doing a legit deal and I'm hammering out the details, it's not like I'm gonna just preach it all everywhere to the streets and let everybody be in my business about how I should go about doing it. You know, that cause like, you know, I go to a church right now and I'm like, I'm not telling everybody every single thing that I do because I know you guys don't do that, you know. Like whatever I end up doing is gonna be holy and responsible towards God, but you don't need to know all the intimate details of everything that I decide to do, you know, because some things are just reserved for God and you in between you and Him, you know.
Right, right.
You can't just share every single aspect of your life to be scrutinized by anyone, you know. Something you gotta have some wherewithal for yourself, you know. And that's why I
Mm-hmm.
get irritated when I hear pastors preaching like you should just share everything and have nothing to hide. And I'm like, then how do you take the judgment for yourself and be confident in your own self and in your approach to God and who you are as a person if you're always getting second opinions and can't make any decisions for yourself? You know?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Everything doesn't
Mm-hmm.
always need a solution from someone else when you know the solution yourself, you know? And that doesn't automatically mean that you're gonna be doing something wrong or disrespectful towards God just because you didn't share it with somebody in the church or somebody outside of church or whatever. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's just it's like it's common sense. You know, it's like I don't know. It's like you just got to be a person that is makes good music. Period. Yeah, that's one person put it on. Like Nike, just do it. If you want to do if you want to get in music, keep getting better and better. Eventually, gonna get noticed, and then it's a wrap. But you have to put in the work ethic that shows that your music is good. If you can't do that, you know, and if you're just doing the bare minimum, don't expect to make it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
if your music doesn't sound high quality and quality, like I've heard so many people, you know, some people got some decent stuff but when it comes to like actually like working on their quality and having a completed song, they don't even have that. So I was like most of the time, and the ones that do have a completed song, like I don't know, it's like they didn't work on their lyrics enough to where it to be published that way, you know.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So
Yeah. Wow.
so yeah, that's what I have to say about that. But Um, so when I started music back in 2014, I was experimental in how I started, and and then um between 2014 to 2016, I was experimental, and then from 2016 until about up to a year ago, I decided to try more specialize. But then when I attempted to specialize instead of being experimental all the time, I found that my music quality went down. So I was like, "Whoa, I'm specializing here, but my music sounds like worse in between the times of 2016 to 2018, I would say." And so I was like, "Yo, I should just go back a year ago, up to a year ago. I was like, I'll go back to being experimental, but at the same time, like like Childish Gambino, he every one of his songs will be different and unique, and he just makes his songs based on whatever he wants, however he wants to make 'em. Make it sound like rap, it can sound like singing, it can sound like jazz, it can sound like blues, whatever he wants. He'll just do it however he wants, and you don't care what anybody thinks about it. He just wants to make music that he loves to death, that he wants to bang around the world 15 times in a row on YouTube, and don't care if people listen to it or not, because he at least he likes it. At least it's good music to him, and maybe somebody else will like it too. You know,
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
you
Okay.
know. So I really hope that I could get fans all around the world for my music, not just for like being like non-explicit or something, or other reasons. I just want people to like my music because it's actually good music. I really love this craft. I love music itself. I want to keep making good music. It's a lifetime achievement type deal. So I'm never gonna retire from doing music. I'm literally gonna do it until I croak someday. So I'm gonna just keep making it until I croak. You know.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it constantly. And I don't care how old I get. I'm always gonna be making music. You know. And it'll
Uh-huh.
just it'll just get better with time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, unless something
Yeah.
medical happens to me, otherwise I'll just be doing music.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm
Yeah.
serious about this. There's a lot of artists like Dolly Parton or some other artists that tend to do music for an extremely long time and keep at it. I both rap and I sing somewhat, and I'm decent at singing, but I'm saying, like, I know right now I'm better at rapping, but I'm working on my quality of delivery on both aspects and getting it better. I'm trying to blur the line between singing and rapping so they will be unnoticeable. So, like, there'll be people online hearing my song, they'd be like, "Oh, so, like, what's this rap song? Music Thunder? What do he do? Black Lives Matter? Okay, let's see what he did." And they'll be like, "Oh, is this a song?" They'll be like, yeah." And they'd be like, so this is a nice music song. Is he a pop artist?" I'll be like, now he's doing rap." And then they'd be like, "No, no, no, no. This is they won't be able to tell the difference between rap and a regular song, you know, because I
Mm-hmm.
want to blend the line between them. Maybe even create a new genre called rap singing or something.
Yeah,
Set
man,
trends where, like, people will hear some of the songs I've done, and I'm rapping and singing at the same time, and they'll be like, "Yo, I want to do that too."
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Really harmonizing with the music and pushing the rap music forward. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, like, do you have any things that you would like to say about it?
Not really. You've covered basically everything I was gonna ask. All the questions I was gonna ask, you covered all of it.
Oh man. Oh, my bad.
That's okay. That's okay.
um uh well, uh oh, there's another thing. I'm currently I'm working with I'm trying to get in contact with the actual video game studio called Grinding Gear Games through Path to Exile. I just messaged them, like I've been in contact with them about possibly getting into the open beta. I mean the closed beta of their Path to Exile 2 game. But I also messaged them about doing some music for their platform in the way that they would like it done with my skills, you know. So I'm
Mm.
hoping that that works out too. You know, I'm hoping they get back to me and stuff and reach out to me because I would really love to make some awesome, even if it's just fanfare or or if they make it like part of the aesthetic they're trying to go for. I will fit it into whatever aesthetic they need to have it be. But I really like I'm really enamored with this game, you know. So I'm hoping that I can make official music for it some way, like a where people can play the soundtrack and they'll be like, "Yeah, I'm playing the soundtrack by Music Thunder for the Path to Exile game, and it's banging, man. It's awesome, you know."
Oh.
So I
I,
would love to, I would love to like get into like music, video games, movies, television, whatever, man. Like not just being on stage, but I want to do music for other things, even commercials, you know. So
mm-hmm.
like there's a lot of applications music can have, and I'm able to make jingles like for even like these potato chips I like, these seaweed and salt uh potato chips by Krabby, you know. I don't know what they like called the brand besides the company and the flavor because it's uh it's from Hong Kong, so I don't know what the word says for the I think it's oh okay, it just says potato chips. But it gives the flavor in the corner. So yeah, so it's like seaweed and salt potato chips. I could like make a jingle for it or something, you know.
Oh dear.
You know, like I'll do it like real big, you know what I mean? I'll be like, yeah, I do it like
Mm-hmm.
Mr. D, and I'm here to get these chips, man. I'm getting them in every day that I win, man. Pity the fool who messes with my potato chips. You
Yeah.
know, I probably
Uh-huh.
do like a jingle or something like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll be
Yeah.
like, and then like maybe have like maybe they could have like a cameo of Mr. T being like, what he doing, man? I can't believe he impersonating me. You know, you just never know. I would love to do something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But and then he'd be like, I'm gonna try these chips though. Let me see it here. You know, that would be an
Yeah.
awesome like video, you know, or music
Mm-hmm.
commercial, television commercial, whatever,
Yeah.
you know. So that's that. And then oh, would you like to hear about more about my music songs that I've done or
Oh, it's no offense, but you said quite a bit. Wow, I'm still trying to get through all of it.
I have a lot of material. I actually have a whole giant stack of stuff unpublished that I haven't even. Oh man, yeah, you haven't even know the half of it. I just like I feel like
Yeah.
I need to finish putting that stuff that I written on paper onto
Mm-hmm.
Ratpad because I think it's at least what 60 plus songs, probably more like
Wow.
80, maybe more like 80 or more. Yo, because I've
Wow.
been writing since I've been writing since actually I started writing in 2006, but I didn't become a serious artist until 2014. I decided to just become an official artist. You know what I mean? So I wasn't official before then, but back in 2006, I had made some stuff that was like based on the template that they gave me at America's Got Talent. They was talking about they was like telling me basically told the template for how to start getting started with how to do music, and then from there you could go and do your own thing, you know. And the template
Mm-hmm.
was like write a pattern that's similar to a music artist that's already out in your own words and stuff, and then perform it, and then they want to see how you do, you know, based on what you come up with. And I ended up writing like 12 different songs based on that template, and I think they turned out excellent. I even wrote back when MySpace was still popular. I think I sent MySpace what's it called? I don't know if she ever read it, but Nicki Minaj, I was crushing on her before she even started dating anyone. So I sent her a Valentine's Day song on her. It was either her MySpace or her Facebook, but before it got popular, and I don't know. I don't know if she ever got back to me or saw it, but I was like, yeah. So I sent her a Valentine's Day song, just show her that I really like her music, and I thought she was cool. Yo, so yeah, so I did that, and then I sung another song that involved Taylor Swift a while back. I was like, I'm early in the game. It's the same old thing. I'm ready to rock on the show. Like, amen. Bang, 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 bang. On this God
Mhm.
for life. No, that was all a freestyle too. Like when I was doing it, the whole song, it was nothing but a freestyle. Like when I freestyle, I think I want it to be as close to a full song as possible. So when I write it down and do it, then I don't have to worry too much about editing and stuff. I could just do like minor editing and or little to none, and then it's a full song, and just keep getting better and better at that. Cause like when Michael Jackson was talking about his music methods, he would think up the song and completely compose it in his head, and then he would know what notes and how he wanted to sound, and then he would put it down on paper. And so I think, thanks to like that, when he was talking about his music process, I've been able to come up with with pretty much the same process. Only I'm doing it similar process, but it's like I added a few things to it to help me understand it better. Cause
Mhm.
like he was a legend, and I want to end up being a legend like him. I hope someday, because I'm really inspired by his music, and not just him, but I listen to like him, Bruno Mars, everybody. Like Eminem was talking about the science of words and how you say them when you say them, you know. So like just
Mhm.
because it will say like say the songwriter's guide to awesomeness, but if you just say it like that all monotone, but you can take that same group of words and flip it and make and with the science of words and make it sound cooler, or change how you pronounce it or how many times you say it to make it sound like a song. Be like song's a song, right? It's God, right? God to record, man. Hey, I'm getting it in, or something like that. And then it's like you're just kind of like it's almost like you're trying to make that's almost like me making a informational video on how to do music for people, and then they're in like and I'm demonstrating some of the actual stuff that I would have in the book if I was to show somebody how to do better at music. But I'm just saying, like, that's what I do in my process, is that I show. I'm from the show me state, so I'm going to show instead of tell. You know what I mean? Instead of just tell, I'm
Mhm.
going to actually show what I can do. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So that's me in a nutshell. It's like I want to show people that I have music skills, that I work hard at it, and that just get on stage and show fans that hey, let's get this music done. You know what I mean? And if you like it, I really appreciate it. Thanks for all the support. And if you don't like it, I'm cool with that too. I'll keep trucking along, but I just want you to know that I'm making some good music, and I hope you like it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I mean, what do you think about my philosophy?
It's really powerful. It really is. Wow. And I'm not to be pressuring, but I don't want this to go on forever. No offense, but we heard a lot, but now I need to prove that you're really good
Okay.
to prove it.
Yes. Okay. So, which you want me to do a song?
Well,
I got the perfect song for you. Let's do this. We're gonna do the Black Lives Matter anthem right now. I'll do it.
all
Here
right,
we go.
go for it.
All right, ladies and gents. It's Music Thunder here. Nah, I mean, Black Lives Matter, the anthem. Hey, 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 hey. Like the good book. Black Lives Matter, like a good hook. Black Lives Matter, don't get shook. Black Lives Matter from every block to every bay, all around the world. Black Lives Matter. Represent like you should. Every neighborhood, from childhood to adulthood. Never misunderstood. Don't be a racist crook. It's not a good look. Don't be racist of any kind, or you don't get no, or you don't get no, or you don't get no good in. A better life begins for people around the world. No matter what the racists say, one day they will pay. Black Lives Matter. Woo! Black Lives Matter. Hey! Black Lives Matter. Hey! Every boy or girl, man or woman, black people matter. Black people glad. Regardless of the bad times, black people will shine. Black people excellent. Black excellence. Black queen. Black king. Black mean. Black green. Black teens. Black kids. Everybody, we own the scene like gasoline. Like the fire of love and peace. Like the desire of love and peace. Peace worldwide. Have peace with pride. We live for peace. Y'all can't kill all of us. It's never hopeless, even though it's dangerous. Everything gonna change. From wages to exchanges. It's not strange to want good change. The anthem, the anthem. Let the phantom of music. I'ma sing it in the streets. Then meet and greet. Tell platinum or croak. It's not a joke. Screaming Black Lives Matter. I'm the Black Lives Pastor screaming, Black Lives Matter. We right, we bright, we light. We love, we pray, we all sing and dance. Black Lives Matter everywhere around the world, even with no pearls. We shining like girls. Real life, real strife. Real blood price, even though it is sad. I will not get mad. I'm doing this for black people all around the world. Everybody, every boy and girl, every man and woman, we are proving. Stop killing us. Stop killing us, or there'll be hell to pay. You know this every day. Y'all better get up and make way. Act right. Get tight. All night, all day, alright. We gonna rise, we see the prize. Good eyes. Everywhere in time and place. Haha. We have black people fighting for their very face. People are interlaced. If you get at us, you might as well get at yourself. Cause we here to say we don't play with our life. Even if we write music to get some cash, we still put up with the past. Don't know when we'll lose our life from a crop or a crook. The cops lie, crooks pry, people dying. We need a change. People are crying. Change yourself and change the world. We losing time. Like the good book. Black Lives Matter. Like a good hook. Black Lives Matter. Don't get shook. Black Lives Matter from every block, every bay, all around the world. Black Lives Matter. Represent like you should. Every neighborhood, every block and street, everywhere you go. Represent childhood to adulthood. Never misunderstood. Don't be a racist crook. It's not a good look. Black work with the epic smirk. We work hard for our perks. Black kings in every area. Don't worry about hysteria. Black queens in every area. Don't worry about them hating jerks. Black teens and kids, we will always be our shiny workers. Everybody everywhere just stops instead. We are awesome. The boss of excellent. Where's like Kendrick? I know we gonna be good, good. Like J. Cole, we love our people as we should. Like Beyonce and Jay-Z, we got our plans booked. Lands all across the world. People know we are pros. I stand tall and proud. I love all girls. I stand tall and proud. I love their curves. I stand for good music. I stand for good people. This lucid music, I use it. I'm a jam every day till I croak. It's not a joke. I'm a music lifer. I'm in it for God, in it for people. And myself, I'm music hyper. Let's take a night for our music. Let's take a night. Take a night. Black Lives Matter, like the good book. Black Lives Matter, like a good hook. Black Lives Matter, don't get shook. Black Lives Matter from every block. Doom, 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 doom. All right, that's pretty much the whole song.
Oh, cool, cool. And
Thank you.
golly, look at the time. Oh my god. All right, thank you so much. You have spoken a lot and given us so much to learn from you. But
Oh,
now
you're
it's
welcome.
time to give you and your mouth a little break, if you know what I mean. Just
Yeah.
yeah, just a little bit. And I'm trying to my head kind of okay. Thank you
Okay.
guys for thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you. Um, you have spoken a lot, and so I want to take this time to just say thank you
Yeah.
so
Thanks
much.
everyone for hearing me out. I appreciate it.
Yep, and y'all stay tuned for more to come. Stay tuned, and make sure y'all enjoy this one. Listen to his music; he's good. Listen to it.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I really do. I'm grateful.
See,
Grateful for everything I get. Nami.
most definite. And I will see y'all on the flip side. See y'all soon. Bye, y'all.
All right. See you later.